Okay, so I just wanted to record this short video to explain why branding and adding your company's branding into your marketing campaigns for your insurance company is a complete waste of time. Okay, look, I understand that it seems like a good idea to maybe put your logos, to match your fonts, to match your colors into your marketing campaigns. And on the surface of it, it does make sense to actually do that. If you're an insurance company that is using marketing to drive sales, to drive your first few customers, or even you're doing this at a high level, it just makes no difference. Really, unless you're a multi-9-figure, multi-8-figure insurance company, branding and your terminology and your team mascot and your face of your insurance company just makes no difference. Now, if you're an insurance company, for example, here in the UK, like Confused.com, Money Supermarket, where they have this brand focus around them and they have these catchy sort of lines and slogans, there is somewhat relevance to that because of the amount of money that they spend and the presence and the type of, broad approach that they're trying to go for. Now, these are in big, large insurance aggregator firms that basically target near enough anybody looking for insurance. So branding actually makes sense, right? But if you're just an insurance company where you sort of offer some niche products, or you offer sort of a pretty good range of different products, but you're not trying to actually, advertise to everybody. You're not trying to get every single person who exists on this planet on your phone and through your website, then just branding makes no difference as a whole. So let me explain and just give you an idea. Think of the last campaign that you saw on Instagram, Facebook, or Google. Can you think of the last person and, give me a name and think right now who that last company was? And if you can think of that person or think of that company, what was the last 5 ads that you saw? Exactly this, right? Unfortunately, we are absolutely bombarded as people with just advertisements and content, pictures, visuals on a daily basis. We spend multiple hours on our phones and across using the internet. Branding just makes no difference because nobody really remembers you after 5 or 6 seconds. Now, relatively over a period of time, through repetition, this is how you actually generate customers through marketing. But by adding your company logo or your company colors, just makes no difference. The reason for this is people don't look at your ad and say, is this relevant to brand? Only, unfortunately, the company owner thinks that. So let me use an example. If we're advertising for, say we're advertising for house insurance, okay? I'm going to draw a really bad house. So say we're advertising for house insurance, right? And, somebody sees an advertisement and your color schemes are green and red. Okay? You would think, right, what we'll do is we'll create an ad that has our color schemes in it. So when somebody sees that, they instantly think of our name. Unfortunately, nobody's going to think of your name because you're not a multi-9-figure company. You don't have the marketing spend and the presence for people just to remember you like that. Now, Nike is a brand. Adidas is a brand. There are certain huge companies that have brands, and it makes sense for them to target that way. But unfortunately, if you're not that big and you're not a 9-figure, multi-billion pound company, branding just makes no difference because it just doesn't impact your results. The main thing here is most people think we'll have everything congruent, so, it builds up better reputation. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You want to be focusing on something completely different. You want to be actually thinking about the people that we're advertising to. What do they respond to? What's the terminology that the people that we want to advertise to use? What are the colors and the functions of the stuff that they use? And also, what is the platform we're advertising on? So if we're advertising, let's just say, for example, on Instagram, we're doing Instagram content. We don't want to be showing ads that are not congruent to that platform. If we're running ads on Facebook, we want it to be congruent with what other people are actually engaging with on Facebook. Okay, we don't want to have a very boring corporate looking advertisement that has the brand colors, the brand font, and the brand logo all over it, using the brand terminology that when somebody sees it, it just makes no difference. And if anything, as soon as they see it, they instantly think, roll their eyes, another one of those insurance companies. That goes into the back of their head as another one of those insurance companies, and they continue scrolling on, doing what they do on social media, for example. So what you want to be focusing on really, instead of using your brand and making sure this is brand focused, whatever that means, really focus on, okay, who is the customer going after? What do they respond to? And how do we actually integrate, our messaging through that type of content? If you could have that type of content respond to people, then you're going to get better results. You're going to be able to get faster policy sales. You're going to get more engagement. You're going to be able to get more clicks from the right type of people, which is going to drive down your costs and ultimately get higher and better quality of volume of customers that are coming directly to you. So I run a marketing agency where we actually implement a lot of this stuff for you. If it's something you're interested in, that will be the first link in the description. You can check it out. You can feel free to leave a comment on the bottom of this video. And if you've got any questions, I'm on LinkedIn as well. You can reach out to me there. But I really appreciate watching this video. I hope that has, provided some sort of value. I just wanted to give you a quick video, just really explaining my thought process on that. And, as always, I hope you found some value from this. Cheers.